Right, hello guys. Welcome to what's actually my third attempt, but hopefully the first one that'll actually work at a in-car semi-live. It's not live because I'm actually going to use the iRacing replay system to actually provide the video. But all the commentary for this race is going to be done live. So as I actually did this race, I'm recording the vocals at the same time. This is a radical race. I'm 13th on the grid, in quite a big grid. There's 22 cars, I think. So I'm pretty much just down from the middle. I have qualified. I can hear in the background quite a lot of noise. There's people sitting on their rev limiters. So let's see how this start goes. Not bad. I've got a car to my outside. Clear. I can move across onto my line now. Lifted a little bit through there. Not normal. Normally that is flat. And hit the limiter. Right. Decent start. Cars all over me at the back. There's a lot of battling ahead there. Fourth, third. Right, and into the inside. This is at Brazil, the famous Interlagos circuit. And so, right, racing radical SR8s, which are V8 powered, fairly powerful. One make class in real life and one make class here. Sports cars. Quite well on performance. This is a 25-minute race, so the video is going to be just over 25 minutes long. So at the end of the first lap I'm going to be in about 12th. Everyone ahead of me, plus that red car behind me, in theory are quicker than me, because I did actually qualify for this race. You don't have to qualify in iRacing, but I've qualified, and hopefully that'll produce a good race. The red car behind me looks to be having a bit of trouble with the cars behind him, which is taking the pressure off me a little bit, but I just don't have the inbuilt speed to challenge ahead. But there's a lot of battling going on ahead, and anything could happen there, which could benefit me. This corner's quite slippy. To the next hairpin. Not the greatest line there. I didn't get across wide enough, so I lost a bit of time there. I don't know what wing people are using. I'm using 10 rear wing, which will give me a reasonable straight line speed down this long curving, well, it's not really a straight start-finish blast. Much better run through there. At the moment, I'm not really holding up the red car behind me. Randy. It's half a second behind, just over half a second behind. That's a better run through there. So as you can see, I can't really hold, you know, I'm losing regular time to the cars ahead, but I've got cars behind me, and hopefully that's what will make this video interesting. I overshot that corner a little bit, but I've kept it tight. Short shifted to third, so I can just get on the power right out this corner. iRacing uses a matchmaker system. Because as with any pickup online pickup thing, you know, same with World of Tanks or whatever, you can get more people in the than you actually can fit onto one race. But this is more or less a full grid. Whoops. Not much I could do there. He just he was damaged and slow, and he cut across onto the racing line without paying attention. I don't know how much damage I've got. I've got front left right damage. Lost a lot of places. Haven't got a back flagger. The car actually feels alright, so it looks like I probably got away with it. Really, that blue car rejoined badly, cut across onto my nose. Now, I did take a risk going for it, but, you know, it's motor racing. You don't hang around. He's obviously damaged. I love going two abreast. So I'm back up to 15th now. That was disappointing, but that's racing. It happens. Car's actually handling all right. It was quite a light tap on Simon, and the straight line speed's not bad. So let's see if we could do a recovery. Basically, Simon should have given me the space because he'd made the mistake and he was slow. I, conversely, did take a risk actually going for the pass. And I don't regret it because that's motor racing. And I think, you know, if you can legitimately go for a pass, go for it. I think Simon knew that he'd made a mistake. Obviously then once I was spun, I had to wait for a clear moment to actually rejoin, which cost me more places, but let's see how we can go. Looks like Simon's retired. That was a competitive lap time, so yeah, looks like we're alright car wise. 4 seconds to the next driver. 10 minutes to the race gone. Overshot the corner a bit there. 1.8 seconds down the car behind me. Now this video will be recorded in normal, you know, a YouTube friendly ratio, but I am actually running it in the widescreen format of my early videos. Someone has a lap down. Losing a little bit of time at the moment to the cars ahead, but let's see if we can change that. That's a better run through there. Got this black car catching me up behind. I'm not sure who it is. I think it's Simon actually. Must have been someone. It's a different Simon. Because that's a black car, not a blue one. Yeah. Oh. Whew. That was tight. I couldn't afford to lift because I got Simon nearby. But I managed to make it through. But that was, yeah. Hold your breath time. Approaching halfway in this race, and this is quite a tricky racetrack. I mean, you've just seen a yellow flag there. You know, I'm driving close to 100%, and Simon's going to be trying to get past me in a bit. I think he's going to try the chicane. Thing is, he's not close enough to actually make the move, and it's in this tricky bit where he's quicker than me. So I'm just going to take a tight defensive line. The reason I'm doing that is because I don't want him to actually take a dive bomb up the inside. In that section he's quicker than me, but it's not really an easy place to pass. So what now am I doing on Albert up ahead of us? Oh, late on the chip. That's a fair pass, no problem. Did actually gain on. Oh, it's Nick Carroll who's ahead of us. He must have got through on the initial crash, so I've got a chance of catching him. A bit slow on the gear down change there, but not a problem. Now, in an ideal world, what I'd like is the pair of us to catch up Mr. Carroll. and then I actually take advantage of that to repass Simon. So I'm not giving up. You know, he's quicker than me, but that doesn't mean I can't race him, and that, you know, if I can get back past him, I'll get back past him. That was actually a fastest lap, but it won't count because I did have a minor off track. Locked up then, so that's lost me a few tenths. So still aiming for still sticking to that plan, even though I've lost a bit of time there. You'll notice I take a different line to that corner than Simon. I take a slower line, but it's just confidence. I've had trouble in the past being comfortable under braking in this car, and unfortunately it does show, but yeah, we're still gaining on him, although not. Someone's not happy. I don't think in the replay you can't see chat, but one of the drivers is complaining to another one about ruining his race. That was a better run into this corner. That's racing, my friend. It's like, you know, you just got to get on with it. We're all amateurs. This is for position. This car ahead of me is for position. I don't know how I am straight line speed, although you saw that I did do that one pass fairly, although I think he let me past. I'm actually not bad, I'm gaining on him if anything. Definitely gaining on him. Set a personal fastest lap that lap. I'm braking for that corner right on the limit of my braking, and occasionally I just get it wrong and lock up. Really trying to get the power down as early as I could out this corner. Problem is, he's got a toe as well as me. I've got a toe off both of them, although not a great one. It's going for the pass, but I don't think he'll be in a position. He might be. I'm a lot quicker on the... I'm not as hard onto the brakes as... Sorry, I'm faster into that corner than him. I wasn't braking late when I almost hit him then. I was just braking normally and gaining chunks of time. Trying to get past him as quickly as I can. That's a good run out. I've got a chance now. Be careful not to hit the limiter. Yeah. And that, my friend, was a good pass. Albert is quicker than me, so... This is turning into quite a fun race. We've got 2 laps to go, maybe 3. The timer at this point is showing 2 minutes 50. I reckon we've got 3 laps to go. And that's another fastest lap for me. Now, the fastest guys are doing 1 minute 30s. So I'm still 3 seconds off their pace, but... fair play to Nick, he's really giving us, he's trying to stick with us. That's the guy behind in the number 22. The guy ahead of us is Albert Sola. Leading the race is Kimi Asenamini, ahead of series leader, overall championship leader, Matthias Andreas, Lee Thompson, Gerd Hofer and Darrell Taylor. Nick's dropped back a bit. I just haven't quite got the pace to hold to Albert. We've got at least... We'll have 1 more lap after this. Now recognise that blue car. That is the one who, remember, I accidentally hit earlier in the race. He suffered a disconnection, which is one of the reasons he's a lap down. Let me past. Nice of him, thank you. Hopefully you'll see that on the video. So we're now approaching the end of this race, and I think it's been quite a fun one. Not a bad start for the season. Someone spun there, I could see the tar marks. Nick's had a spin, and that actually might have been Nick trying hard to... He probably spun because he was obviously driving right. You know, he was pushing hard to try and stick with me and Albert. Incidentally, I'm in the car, number 13 car, and I'm in 13th overall. So I'm actually in the position that the matchmaker says I should be. But I'll be honest, and I feel that I should be higher than that. For whatever reason, I just can't get the pace out of this car at the moment. Maybe someone will spot it. My fatal flaw in watching this video. I mean, they've got enough laps of seeing my racing line. So. And here we come to the finish. I enjoyed that. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. It was that was a fun race. I could just pull over straight away, but I'm gonna go a few corners just so that I'm just not. I'm gonna pull up over here, and with that, we'll take a look at the results. Where's the result? There we go. Okay. Kimi Simini won by 3.46 seconds. 9 up on, and a further 9 upon Lee Thompson. Gerd Hofer was another 7 back, with Dal Taylor 2 seconds back from that. We finished 13th, or I finished 13th. Just shy of 4 seconds down on Albert, and 16 seconds up on Nick Taylor. I'm moderately happy with that. I'd have liked to be in a couple of places higher, but overall, you know, not a bad race at all. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you soon. Night night.